Come along. Get inside the cabin before you cause any more trouble. I don't want to hear it, Ilai. What am I going to do with you? The first time I let you wander off on your own, and you're terrorizing the wild creatures. I said I don't want to hear it. If you were craving goose, I could have trapped one for you and roasted it. I might not eat meat myself, but I understand that's part of your diet. But that doesn't mean you should go chasing one down in your human form. Right into a pond at that.
Hunt.
You don't need to hunt like an animal any longer. You're a guardian spirit now, and I'll not repeat myself again. Just go dry off, all right? I'll have to do the same after fishing you out of the water.
Dry. Towel.
Yes, go on then. Was the transition really this confusing for me all that time ago? Here, Ilai. I made us some tea to help warm us up.
Grass water.
I've lectured you enough today, so I'll let that one slide. What is it?
Torn.
Oh, you tore your tunic. Again. That was the last one without claw marks in it. Just slip into an under tunic like me for now, and we'll sit by the fire to dry off. I'll have to add swimming to your list of future lessons.
Can swim.
You might have been able to swim as a fox, but swimming in a human body is entirely different. Listen, Ilai. You're no longer a wild fox. You have a new life, and you're more human, or spirit in human form, than beast.
Beast.
You can growl, bark, snarl, or make whatever noise you want. But just try to use your words too. The more you use them, the more your older pattern of sounds will fade.
Hungry.
Yes, I suppose you are, since you attacked that goose. We'll have to set more traps if you want fresh meat. For now, you'll have to settle for bread and berries. Here, eat up. I threw in a bit of cheese, too. I know you like cheese by now. Good. Now, while you eat, let's go over this one more time. You will come to a greater understanding of your new role in your own time. In the meantime, you'll have to trust me and follow my lead. These confusing concepts will trip you up from time to time, like shaking old habits. That doesn't mean you entirely lose your connection to the creature from which you sprang. You'll find a balance in time, I promise. So again, just trust me.
To trust. Open. Guardian.
Yes, that's correct. I'm glad you've let me guide you this far. These past few months have been more of a challenge than I expected when I took you in. Adjusting to human life is not easy to learn or to teach.
Human spirit?
That might be too complicated for you to comprehend right now. I'll try my best to explain it to you, though. While you and I are both mostly human in flesh, we're incarnations of forest spirits. We need physical bodies to affect the natural world, in addition to the powers we already possess.
Fox. Just fox.
No, you're not. Not any longer. But right now, your nature is still so tangled, the various strands of understanding crisscrossed into an uncomprehending mess. But they'll be freed in time. Then you'll be capable of carrying out your responsibilities. When that day comes, I wonder, what will become of me?
Oh, been sad?
I'm all right. Just contemplating the future. It's an annoyingly human trait. Words, Ilai.
Human better.
No? How so?
Cabin warm. Forest cold.
I'll accept that simple reasoning for now. I know you had a den that kept you warm, but you can't beat warm blankets and a fireplace for comfort. Not to mention clothing. Speaking of which, now that you've ripped up the last of my spare tunics, we're going to need to buy you new ones. It's about time we get a few that fit you better anyway. I can't believe I'm saying this, after that beastly display earlier, but I'll take you into the village today. We can speak to some of the merchants there and buy you some decent clothing.
Humans? No, no.
There's no need to be scared. I'll be by your side every step of the way.
No. Humans. Dangerous.
They might have been, when they were setting traps to keep you away from their livestock. You'd have no need to fear them any longer. I'll protect you, if I must. But I promise, I'll keep you safe.
Protect?
That's right. I won't let anyone harm you. They won't dare. If anything, you'll be treated with reverence as I am. I haven't told you this yet, but the local humans know very well what I am and how I came to be. They respect us guardian spirits and tend to provide us with many necessities. They say they're paying tribute, as much as I tell them it's not required. I can only imagine what their reaction will be to meeting a fledgling guardian like yourself.
When you...
It's okay. Take it slow. Try again.
Oh, been stag? Then stag. Human saw?
Ah, I see. When I first shifted, I spent the majority of my time stumbling around the forest. It was not the most dignified start to life, but the infant stage never is for any creature. I didn't find my way to the village until I grasped a bit of understanding of my purpose.
Humans attack Oben?
No. Surprisingly, they had been awaiting my arrival for some time. The previous forest guardian for this area had vanished for long enough that they'd begun to suspect a replacement was imminent. She was a deer spirit as well. Perhaps that's why I'm still here, at the same time as you. We're from different species. I'm not settled with the idea. Usually there's only one of us at a time.
Oh, been scared.
It's nothing for you to worry about, Ilai. I'm sorry that I let my thoughts trail out of my mouth. I've been appointed to this position for far longer than a human lifespan, and yet I felt as if I could continue on here forever and be content. Now listen to me. I'm doing it again. Just finish up that bread and cheese, then we'll prepare to go into the village.
Meat. Get meat. Village.
Ah, very well. I'll get some meat for you. I have a friend or two I'd like to introduce you to as well. In fact, I might as well make up a list. Let's see. We need new tunics that fit. Would be a good idea to buy new shoes for you as well. We'll need to buy a pair of clippers for those claws. Just until you can learn to live with them without tearing holes and everything. I don't earn a lot of human currency doing this job, so I can't afford to be replacing every cloth item I own. Over and over. So, new tunics, shoes, clippers.
Meat! Meat!
Meat, alright. We'll stop by the butcher's. You know what? We might as well take the cart and visit every shop. I'm amazed I've gone this long dividing my supplies between us both. Autumn is coming too, so I should buy some heavier weight clothing for you. Definitely a cloak, boots, extra candles, some spark start powder for the fireplace.
Fire.
Hmm?
Fire.
What about it?
Fire.
I don't understand, Ilai. What are you trying to say? Ilai, did you just... That swell in the fireplace just now, did you...
Ilai. Fire?
Holy stars. You have a physical power.
Huh?
I have the gift of wisdom and guidance as my spirit, but you... Why didn't I think of it before? Of course, foxfire. Oh my goodness. My life became much more interesting.
Foxfire. Foxfire. Ilai. Foxfire.
I should add damper powder to that list as well. I have a feeling we'll need to put out quite a few fires in the future. What a little bundle of surprises you are.
Foxfire. Poof, poof, poof.
Stop. Leave the poor fire alone. I'm not equipped to handle an accident here. Unless you want to be living back out in the woods again because you burned the cabin down. Try not to do that, all right?
No fire?
No, not until I can... Well, I don't know if I can train you. I have no control over it myself. We'll just have to muddle through together.
Mud. Ilai. Open. Mud.
That's all right. If you have the power to control fire, it must be for a reason. We'll figure it out together. For now, keep a lid on that curiosity. Do you hear me?
No fire?
Good boy. Don't look so down. One day, I'll be sure you're able to use that gift as part of your duties. I'll make sure you grow into a wonderful forest guardian, worthy of taking my place, when the time is right.
Good boy?
Yes, very good. Come on now. We need to outfit you for the colder weather. So let's get dressed decently and head down to the village.
Winter. Cold. Fire. Warm.
No fires now, I just told you. Try to keep that urge smothered, all right?
Fire. Warm.
No.
Fire warm.
I said no.
Warm.
Hey.
Warm.